How's it? Careful. How's it, Angus? Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Let's get this going on. Aloha, everybody. It's Wednesday, May 28th. It means that it's Toastmaster Day. There, I just got ums and ahs all over the place. Okay, let's get these going. The thing. Oh yeah. You know, I'm gonna give a speech today, and what's kind of not so fun about it is that I'm gonna try to give a speech about making videos. So you erase all your stuff because it makes space on your phone and your computer. So I'm gonna bring the equipment, some equipment over, and get that going on. Goes to box. I'm gonna bring the computer and the camera and tripod and try to give a speech and try not to knock stuff over. Oh God, this is gonna be. I don't know. Wish me luck. There's a vlog. Oh, well, another little bit of vlog. Michael's, I think he's back. I'm not sure. I wasn't able to call him yesterday, but he's out, I think, embarking on the 6-week antibiotic series thing. And those things, you gotta go all the way through with those. I remember that stuff. Oh, man. But after a while, wrong. Let's say, he was visited by a lap dog.
Andy, this is a very special day. You're here, come visit me. Apparently I'm the only one on this floor.
Pretty much.
Andy's a volunteer doggy. With Steve here. They came to visit me today. Yeah, and Andy's 12 years old. He's 84 years old in human years. And he enjoys visiting folks. He's a bit camera shy, as you can see. He's starting to turn around. Hey, dude, it's okay.
Take your hand away and I'll come back.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Andy. Thank you for visiting. I got, I had a second surgery yesterday, and today I get PICC installed. You know, I will be on the IV. I'll have antibiotics for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I did the same thing for a lung infection, a liver infection years ago. And then it progressed all the way into my heart.
Oh.
Okay, well, nice talking to you.
Take care. Will do. Bye-bye.
Because there's no one else.
Bloody.
Okay. Let's see. Lab dog, not lab. Labrador. Lab in the lab.
Fast.
I don't know. I'm all confused. And the news, they got so much stuff going on. It's just sort of still crazy. I mean, it.
Look closely.
Trump is building up because in next month there's gonna be the birthday parade he's just accumulating stuff. A friend of mine called last night, and he's just, oh man, he can rant on this stuff, and yeah, if it would, the phone call would be hours and hours. Seriously, my brain is broken on that stuff. But there's a lot of nonsensical weirdness, and you're trying to figure the legit way out. Anyways, let's make this short because it is Wednesday and I gotta run, and I gotta prep for the speech, and I don't know what I'm doing. The sun's coming up earlier and earlier, and I can't handle Hawaii news. Ready? Hawaii news. That way. Oh gosh. Okay. We have a climate fee became law in Hawaii. So they passed this legislation, and there's going to be like tax on the hotel, tax on tourism, tax on this, like a little extra fee because of the impact the climate makes on the land and sky and sea and ocean. And so there's a hotel room tax and fair profit. Anyways, so they applaud that. They're going to stop recommending the COVID-19 to kids, pregnant women, and pretty soon when they stop recommending it, it's just not available. So anybody who's, I'll get my,
Hello.
You can't, or it'll be available but not paid for by insurance, that kind of thing. Sports. It looks like basketball. Oh boy, historic effort, I'm sure. Yeah, there's some baseball there. Yeah, see, you're out. Maybe back in the day. Yeah. Oh, look, a little back in the day. 1978. Remember 1978 when you went to that? Just go out there and embroider some priest gowns. Women from all over Catholic parishes are working like this Kailua group to complete decorative designs on stoles for 200 priests who will participate in the upcoming colorful consecration of the new assistant bishop, Joseph A. Ferrario, and become a titular bishop of Goose, and who's Bishop Diocese Scanlon, assist Bishop Scanlon, and Bishop Scanlon, and for Ferrari. You know something. I just gotta.
Are you scared?
I'm scared. I got a little story. I was at Chaminade University here, but back in the day, and in the middle of the day they had a little thing on the chapel. So I decided, I'm just gonna go to the little mass on the chapel in the afternoon. I was just feeling. I hadn't done that, so I went to the chapel with the little mass, and I went there with the little mass, and after the mass there's this punch bowl with sherbet ice cream, and it was spiked. And back in the day I did drink, so I'm like, there's nuns, there's some priests, and there's like this punch bowl. So I went up and was like, so I was punch bowling it with some of these nuns and everything. And next thing you know, there's not just one bishop of Honolulu, there's two bishops of Honolulu, because it was being transferred. And they came up and talking to me, so I'm talking to them. And they took a picture, and I stood. They took a picture, and I'm like, there's a bishop on one side and a bishop of Honolulu on the other side. And one of them kind of grabbed my hand like this. Felt like I was flanked by two bishops, and I was like, yeah, punch. Rituals, yeah, that's right, rituals. I think that kind of, maybe they were, I was being operation taken away. Anyways, just a small little thing there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. What else do we do? Basketball again? No. How about a little back in the day? Finger in the pulse, that's what. Demographics. Oh, they're being deported. People in Hawaii are being deported. We went over and talked about that too. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, what is the finger in the pulse? prioritize deportation or incarceration issues is oh, this one.
Lori.
Lori, this is due process.
Garcia deportation issue is all about due process.
Satisfying. Columnist Cal Thomas' narrative is both inaccurate and misses the issue. This is the issue on Kilmar Albrego Garcia deportation case, which is, quote, due process. Quote, then Albrego Garcia narrative obscures inconvenient truth. A site article on April 22nd. Garcia may well turn out to be a gang member. In fact, according to reports in 2019, two judges had previously found sufficient evidence to support Garcia's gang membership. But in October, another granted a withholding of removal order. Thomas is correct that Democrats should not be creating any narrative making Garcia out to be something he might not be. But Republicans really should follow the legal processes and orders of the court, and Thomas should be more diligent in creating his own narrative.
I see you
creating your own narrative. Would not the simplest solution be to bring Garcia back and give him his due process? If he's shown to be a gang member, then deport him properly. If not, then let him stay. What is so hard about that? Paul Campbell, White P.O. Thank you, Paul, there for your letter and talking to voice and all that kind of thing. Yes and no. No. That's the whole point. Due process is you got to go through your right to give a fair trial, Miranda rights, the trial by a jury of your peers if necessary, all this kind of stuff. You can't just arrest people on an accusation and then go guilty. That's like Salem witch trial. So habeas corpus is like where the body is. I think it's like, hey, show me the person. Habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is show me the person. But it's a little like, you can't keep some... Oh, hello. Just a second. Yeah, are we here yet? Yeah. You can't keep someone incarcerated or contained without due process, or without the trial stuff and speedy. You're not just we'll get to you in a couple of years, you rot in the jail cell. But you can't just confine somebody without due process. That's the habeas corpus bit. And this Garcia guy was just tagged. Oh, look, I see tattoos on your knuckles. Gang, and then El Salvador. So it's like, no, there's no trial there. So when, what's so hard about bringing him back is we got this kind of weird, wonky relationship with El Salvador and Nicaragua or something, because Trump can't use Guantanamo Bay as a concentration camp, so he needs to have another country that he makes a deal with to be used as a concentration camp, because he wants to make sure he can dump a bunch of people and get rid of his enemies and dump undesirables and create the atmosphere of fear so everyone falls in line and follows the Trumpy dictator. They have to throw everybody in someplace, and El Salvador was it. So he's got the wonky deal. So, and this thing down there, this prison is like a supermax, which is like a third world country ultra dungeon. So once you go in, you don't come out. No one has ever come out of that. No one has ever been released from that place. And has lots of prison. It's just like a Costco of supermax prisons. You go in, that's it. So when they dump someone in there, it's like they could, But it would be Trump talking to the president of El Salvador going, look, you know, and he's not willing to do that. So he's not really, I don't know if he could. They write it off to people like, oh, it's out of our hands now, too late now, too late. The plane's left, too late now. So now they're in big trouble for all of that. But the main thing about this due process that we see it in courtroom dramas on TV. You gonna charge me with anything? Well, then you gotta go let me free.
It's not for you.
Here, you can walk free. You can go free because they can't hold them without being charged. And in the court style, you're innocent until proven guilty. That means once you get the charges, you have to prove the person's guilt. You can't just say you're guilty. You gotta prove it. And innocent until proven guilty doesn't mean that the person's innocent. That means that someone else has to prove them guilty if you're going to do anything. You can't do anything unless you prove it. It doesn't mean that they're innocent outright. Innocent until proven guilty. It doesn't mean you're innocent. It means that things haven't been proven. So, yeah. That Garcia guy, even if, and I don't think he really was, but if he was gang, you know, you have to prove it. So if you get rid of habeas corpus for that one guy, then it's the next guy, and then they can do that really easily, and then you suspend habeas corpus due process for everyone that comes down the line. Then it's suspend that for the reporter. I don't like how you're reporting about me. You're off to El Salvador. And then all of his problems are making people disappear to the Supermax because he suspends the due process. So it is really significantly important. And, well, anyways, let's leave it at that. I talk too much and look, holy crap, I gotta run. Good. Get it. Aloha, gotta run. There's another speech. I did another speech here. Oh, have a good day. Have a good Wednesday. Bye now. Aloha to you. Oh, look, it's friggin' birds everywhere. Oh, the birds aren't scared of me no more. Oh, aloha to you. It's Wednesday. Oh, look, aloha. Have a good one. Bye now. Aloha. Oh.